the best dad. And I had the best memories and the greatest experience. And that's all I want for my kids. As long as they can have that, that's what I would want for them.
Kanye West and Bianca intend to start a family in a new house in Japan. In fact, Bianca wants to raise a family in Japan. While it is well known that Kanye West is a creative genius and that Gene Theatre frequently pushes the envelope, this time he went above and beyond by focusing on new beginnings, the land of the rising sun. According to Kanye's source, Bianca and he discussed growing their family and agreed to carry out their plan by relocating to Japan. This migration is not your typical one, considering futuristic methods. The samurai is not the actual concept of family life or revamping what must have happened as a result in world history. He and Bianca are in love and appear to be a truly perfect match for one another. For once, they have moved on and are not allowing anything to disturb their current state of tranquility. Even if it's not a new country, moving there can be difficult. For Kanye, it serves as a home away from home. Both have embraced this Japanese way of life enthusiastically. They have tried to learn and simply integrate themselves into the neighborhood, and Kanye has been doing this for a while. The best thing for Kanye now should be taking the major step of apparently having a family in a new house in Japan. He truly deserves to be happy in a more tranquil setting given how the past few months have played out, especially given how much drama they have been involved in recently with him. Due to his relationship with Bianca, the Kardashians no longer want to do anything except trample him and drain his life of everything. Because with the Kardashians, all we could see was Kanye working with Kim, whether it was on her looks or designing drawings and aeroplanes for Kim. We got to see Kanye being so vulnerable and honestly expressing her inner self. It was a very different tale once she saw Angel, his caretaker. He had a life full of ideas for improving himself and spreading peace, in addition to his purported news. Particularly now that the Kardashians are attempting to lure him back into their web of deceit and deception, it's the finest thing. The Kardashians have made it clear to Kanye that they still shoot him, especially Kim, so is he happy to be moving on? This was made clear in one episode of The Kardashians when Kim admitted that she now feels awful about Kanye and that she should have stood by him during the reaction he faced after creating this anti-Semitic remix. It is completely ridiculous and demonstrates how desperate she is to see Kanye again. She keeps her distance from him, attempts to physically suffocate him with all the reactions she receives, and miraculously when she's ended with Kanye. But now that he has suddenly recognised that he must stand by her, she isn't in the slightest bit surprised. But it doesn't seem like Kanye will take her bait just now. He has made it obvious that he wants to keep some distance between himself and the Kardashians, and he may be considering an arrangement to have a new home built in Japan for his family. Kanye has definitely solidified his position on moving after moving to Japan and made it very obvious. He really just doesn't have time to talk about the Kardashians, despite the numerous shots they take at him in an effort to get him to retaliate, so he's most definitely no longer in the limelight. However, he's ecstatic to be with Bianca. Fans have even theorized that she may have gained a little weight recently, indicating that she isn't really anxious and proving that it is a sensory overload. For fun, he's simply too indolent. We can only be grateful for the sensory overload because he demonstrated that all Kanye required was someone empathetic and complimentary to be there for both of them as a mirror to each other. Bianca was the best character Kanye required to unlock the peace and serenity that was missing in his life. She was also a highly talented creator in the same line of work and wildly ambitious. Major news, one of them is now on mega launch. Naturally, after the cancellation he received primarily from big brands like Adidas and Balenciaga, he's fired up with more ambition and a desire to prove that he's still a genius that he's always been a fan of. Spectacular is in Tokyo in the middle of it all, another reason to create more imaginative and cutting-edge designs for his brand Yeezy. We are all familiar with Japan, including Kanye's creative office and the fact that he travels there with Bianca and other independent designers, so there is some truth to this. We can only cross our fingers that the loan will be approved and that there will be more exciting news to report. Her decision to start her new life in Japan was motivated by the rumoured pregnancy of Bianca and Kanye. Numerous claims that Bianca is indeed pregnant have been circulating on the internet. Then there is the love of playing Sherlock Holmes and scrutinising each and every piece of information that makes it into their tabloids. We are overjoyed that Kanye is taking such a positive step, essentially putting all the criticism behind him and only showing the best side of himself. The news of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's divorce made headlines. The former couple continued to happily co-parent their children even after their divorce. In the interim, Kanye West garnered media attention for his suspected nuptials to Bianca Censori, the fashion designer with whom the rapper is frequently photographed. According to recent allegations, Kanye West and his new wife Bianca Censori met Kim Kardashian in private in Tokyo. There are reports that Kanye West dressed his daughter inappropriately, so Kim Kardashian secretly saw him and his newlywed wife, Bianca Censori, in Tokyo. Kardashian and West were both in Japan at the same time. Fans thought the ex-couples had gathered there to talk co-parenting. The rapper and his new wife are reportedly spending time with North, the daughter of their former relationship. The 42-year-old reality star is reportedly worried in the meantime. West's ex-wife met separately with Bianca Censori because she's worried about the future of her daughter, who is frequently seen spending time with her father's new partner, according to a source who revealed it to GOTV. Kim Kardashian was interested in how West's new wife raised her daughter. Sources told the article she might have forewarned Censori about North's attire and other actions. According to the same source, the rapper's prior racist actions have been made worse by the issue over North's Yeezy sweatshirt, which has been compared to KKK attire. Speaking of Kim Kardashian, the businesswoman was enjoying a holiday with her son, Saint West, in Tokyo, the vibrant capital of Japan. She's taking her little child to various football tournaments while travelling the world. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's relationship has been utterly chaotic, starting with their hurried wedding and continuing through their protected divorce proceedings. Even though the ex-couple had their fair share of scandals, Kanye's anti-Semitic comments from the previous year received considerable criticism, and Kim talked openly about them in a recent episode of The Kardashians. The 42-year-old talked about Kanye with her sister Khloe Kardashian in a Season 3 episode of The Kardashians. As she expressed her views about her ex-husband and the situation as a whole, she had a nervous breakdown. Kardashian acknowledged that she wasn't feeling well and was going through a trying time. "It stinks, you know," Kim K admitted, when a person fails to recognise their own uniqueness. For the Uninated, Kanye was terminated from all of his brand affiliations as a result of his comments. In an effort to get Kim back, the rapper had outbursts in public and even caused a stir by criticising her ex-boyfriend, comedian Pete Davidson. Along with sharing screenshots of their conversation, West made a fuss over Pete hanging out with his kids. In the most recent episode of The Kardashians, the celebrity admitted that she stayed away from him following his anti-Semitism controversy out of concern for his reaction. Fans of Kim Kardashian have recently been making assumptions about the reality of her emotions after witnessing North touching hands with Kanye West's wife. There have been several rumours that Kanye's new wife and her closeness with North have made Kim Kardashian envious. North West and her stepmother Bianca Censori seem to be getting closer. Kanye West was seen rapping while his daughter held a big camera in a video that a guest at his birthday party posted. Behind the young video, Censori could be seen grinning. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Also, express your valuable thoughts in the comments section below. Until then, bye.